All right, guys, so I've got 15 remote job companies that you have never seen before that are always hiring for these work from home or remote positions. And these companies specifically are going to be hiring for entry-level positions. So you're going to be able to go into this whether you have a ton of experience or you have no experience at all. So if you appreciate me doing these types of videos, gently tap that like button and let's get into it with number one on the list, which is going to be Sarnova. Now, Sarnova is a US healthcare company and they're a distributor of healthcare products for EMS, fire department, police forces, nurses, and hospital staff. Now, the reason I included this one on the list is because I only find the best stuff for you guys, and this company actually won an award for the 2023 Great Place to Work certification, and they actually won it for the third year in a row, right? So we spend a ton of time researching all of these, probably like 100 hours for each video, and we only like to include the best companies. Now, here are some of the benefits of working at this company. I'll have them pop up on the screen, and some of the highlights here are the work that you do actually makes a difference in saving lives. That's awesome. But also there's going to be great benefits, flex PTO, hybrid work from home schedule, full suite of health and wellness benefits, 401k matching, tuition reimbursement, adoption assistance, and let's not forget about pet insurance. So yeah, some really good options there. And one of the remote jobs that they often hire for is going to be a customer care representative. Now, this position makes between $36,000 and $46,000 a year, but there's a lot of other options at this company that are not entry level, such as sales account manager. They make between $83,000 and $136,000 a year, or an e-commerce merchandiser that makes about $56,000 to $85,000 a year. So yeah, a lot of good options here, has some great ratings online. Definitely a good one to look into, especially if you want to work in the healthcare industry and especially if you want to get a remote job. Here are some jobs that are available right now. I'll have them pop up on the screen. And the next one on the list is going to be Reminder Media. And this is a company that works with business owners and sales professionals to streamline their client contact process. So they focus on eliminating concerns about reaching out to clients and following up with leads. And the company's goal is to create tools and services that automate your marketing process. Now, this company has a Better Business Bureau A+ rating, and it's one of the top 5,000 incorporated companies. So this is definitely an up and coming company, and they have some really great benefits as well. So I'll have those benefits pop up on the screen right now. I'm not going to read them all off, but there's a lot there. You know, they have health insurance. They offer an HSA account, which is awesome. They offer college loan refinancing, which, as we all know, a lot of Americans need that. And they offer a good amount of paid time off. Now, some of the jobs that they often hire for are going to be remote call center, which makes around $65,000 to $120,000 a year. Inside sales, which you can make about $65,000 to $120,000 a year. And phone sales, which will make about $65,000 to $120,000 a year as well. And they have some really great ratings online. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but there is a ton of channels on YouTube that are dedicated to teaching you how to do sales. And there's a reason for that. Sales is one of the most sought after positions. Companies cannot find qualified people who are good at sales. And on top of that, sales is a job that you really don't need much experience to get into. Plus, you can make a ton of money. And this is why you see all these different YouTube channels promoting this career. And many of them actually partner up with the companies and then they get paid a referral fee when they send someone to the company. And by the way, I actually teach other YouTubers how to do this. So if you're interested in learning how to start a highly profitable YouTube business, check out the link down in the description below and you can apply for my coaching. Next on the list is going to be Triple Point PR. And this is a communications agency that offers extensive PR or public relations services. And this includes media relations, influencer marketing, event management, etc. And they have an extensive list of well-known clients. They work with Blizzard, Meta, Pokemon, Mario Brothers, and Sega. Now, they offer a good amount of bonuses. For one, a lot of their workers are remote. There's profit sharing and bonuses. You get insurance, vacation, 401k matching. You also receive a corporate MasterCard for any business related expenses that you have. And depending on your position, you may get to travel to different industry related events. And they hire for several different positions, such as account coordinators that make about $42,000 to $56,000 a year, account executives, which make about $61,000 to $100,000 a year, and other associates that make about $46,000 to $78,000 a year. And they also have really good ratings online, and that's why I included them on this list. So check out some of the job opportunities. I'll have them pop up on the screen. And let's move move on to the next one, which is R1 RCM. R1 RCM is a leading provider of technology-driven solutions that enhance the financial performance and patient experience of healthcare organizations. And this is an up-and-coming company that has over 28,000 employees. So they have pretty good benefits. I'll have them pop up on the screen. And some of the remote jobs they hire for are going to be follow-up associates that make about $32,000 to $42,000 a year, junior recruiters that make around $48,000 to $72,000 a year, and patient access associates that make about $36,000 to $52,000 a year. So this is kind of what I've talked about so many times on this channel. There's all kinds of weird little niche health-related careers that you can get into. They're relatively easy to get into, and a lot of the time they pay pretty well too. So yeah, this is another good one to look into. Next one on the list is going to be ONBE, or ONBE. This is a fintech company that specializes in modernizing and managing business-to-business individual disbursements. And they focused on fast, convenient, and versatile payment solutions. And this company has won a bunch of different employee-related accolades, such as getting on the list of built-in best places to work, Textio 2022 Growth Mindset Award, the Goldie Awards Silver winner for the Golden Bridge Awards, the Globee Awards Golden winner for the Women in Business Award, the Stevie Award for 2022 International Businesses, and the Stevie Award 2023 for Sales and Customer Service. And they have industry-leading benefits. 13 paid holidays, unlimited paid time off, you can work from anywhere, parental leave for up to 15 weeks, they offer an HSA, which is great, and of course they have wellness benefits. They have a 4.4 star rating on Glassdoor, which is awesome, and 93% of the employees approve of the CEO. Now, some of the jobs that I saw them hiring for were Associate Java Engineer. They make about $102,000 to $110,000 a year plus bonus. Client Support Specialist, who makes about $49,000 to $61,000 a year with an eligibility for an annual bonus. And Fraud Investigations Associate that makes about $47,000 to $63,000 a year plus bonus. Now, a lot of these jobs are tech related, and one of the easiest ways to get into the technology industry is to get into an entry-level IT help desk role. And I've interviewed a bunch of people on this channel that have actually done this, and they all went through the company Course Careers. So definitely check out Course Careers. They're awesome. They've been getting people jobs left and right at a very affordable rate. And they even have a free course on how to learn about IT help desk and get started in IT help desk. And I'll put that down in the description as well as the pinned comment below. Next one on the list is going to be Focus Forward, and they hire in the US as well as worldwide. And they basically provide a wide range of research services such as recruitment, transcription, translation, and coding. And basically what they do is they pay people who are in your company's target demographic to do focus groups or to take surveys. Now, this is going to be one of the easier ones to get hired for, and one of the positions that they often hire people for is going to be a market research interviewer, and they get paid around $15 an hour. Then they also hire transcribers, which get paid around 40 cents per audio minute. So yeah, another really good one to look into, especially if you're just trying to get into a really quick entry-level position. Next one on the list is going to be Enterprise Mobility. Now, this is actually a transportation-focused family-owned business, and they actually operate across 100 different companies with a large fleet of trucks. They've got a ton of different awards, so this is one of those companies that's pretty good, and they take their reputation very seriously. And they have a ton of different benefits. I literally can't even mention all of them, so I'll just put them up on the screen. If you want to pause it and check it out, you can. Now, some of the remote jobs they typically hire for are going to be automotive maintenance coordinator. They make about $18 to $21 per hour. Automotive service advisors that make about $24 to $26 an hour. And reservation sales representatives that make about $17.25 per hour. And they have some pretty good ratings online, so definitely check this out if any of those careers seem interesting to you. I'll put some other career opportunities up on the screen. Next on the list is going to be One Support, and they basically do exactly what they sound like. They provide customer support and technical support services. And they primarily operate in the technology and telecom industries. And they particularly like to work with what they like to call e-government agencies. They have an A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau website, and they hire a ton of entry-level jobs. Now, they don't pay amazingly well, but again, this is one of those where you could get your first remote job, just get your foot in the door relatively quickly. So for instance, they hire technical support representatives for $12 an hour, sales support representatives for $12 an hour, client support representatives for $12 an hour, and bilingual sales support representatives for $12 to $15 an hour. And this company has really good ratings online. Now, by the way, if you're finding this video useful and you think of anyone else who might also find the video useful, make sure to share it with them. There's probably lots of people out there that could benefit from finding these really good companies and securing quality work opportunities. Next one on the list is going to be Maximus, and they specialize in offering transformative technology services. So they basically focus on digital customer experiences and clinical health services. They've won a ton of different awards, so they're very well recognized and respected. They have a ton of different company benefits, like so many I can't even name them, so I'll just have them pop up on the screen. And some of the remote jobs they typically hire for are going to be a trainer that makes around $16 to $36 per hour, a customer advocacy specialist that makes about $42,000 to $50,000 a year, a software systems engineer that makes $42,000 to $100,000 a year, and a proposal writer which makes $42,000 to $90,000 a year. Now, this company also has really good ratings online. Of course, I try to only include companies that have good employee satisfaction scores. So yeah, definitely another good one to look into. Next one on the list is going to be Nelnet. Now, this is basically a company that services and takes care of student loans. And they do other stuff outside of that, like insurance financing and other type of financial related services. But the student loan thing is what they're really well known for. So this company is benefiting off of the absolute dumpster fire that the US education system and specifically the student loan system created. But with that being said, somebody's got to do it. And they have a lot of awesome perks and benefits. Put them up on the screen so you can check them out. Some of the remote jobs they often hire for are going to be Nelnet Customer Service Advisor. They make about $16.20 per hour, plus an extra $1 per hour if you can speak Spanish. A FirstMark Customer Service Advisor, they would be making about $14 an hour, and a Value-Added Services Implementation Specialist, which makes between $44,000 and $48,000 a year. So yeah, it's another one that's relatively easy to get into. Probably not something you want to do for the rest of your career, but it could be a really quick win, a way for you to get your foot in the door, get your first remote job. Next on the list is a very famous company called Vanguard. I'm actually a big fan of Vanguard myself, and they do hire people, in the US, Australia, and Great Britain. And Vanguard is basically an extremely well-respected investment company, and they provide a wide range of different financial services. They've received a bunch of different awards throughout the years. Here's some recent ones. They have a ton of different benefits and perks. I'll have them pop up on the screen. And one of the remote jobs they often hire for is going to be a client service excellence representative. And they get paid about $56,000 to $63,000 a year. Now, I happen to know that Vanguard definitely cares a lot about their customer experience. Most people who use Vanguard are very happy with them, probably because they invest so much in basically hiring customer service representatives, although it has a much fancier name. And that's probably one of the reasons why they have such a good rating online. So this is one where if you got this on your resume, it's going to look really good, even if it's just for kind of like a customer service representative type of role. So you might as well apply to this one if you're looking for a job. By the way, if you haven't done it already, what are you thinking? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This is the best channel on the internet teaching people how to make money online in a bunch of different ways. So just go ahead, hit that button down below. Next one on the list is going to be a company called Cinch, and this is a company that hires in the US and also worldwide. And this is a company that specializes in customer communication, and they offer a cloud-based platform that enables businesses to engage in meaningful conversations with their customers across various channels like messaging, voice, and email. Now, they've won a lot of awards. Here's some of the recent ones that they've won. They've got some pretty good benefits. I'll put them up on the screen. And some of the remote jobs this company hires for are going to be accounts payable specialist at about $17 to $23 an hour, application support administrator at $17 to $23 an hour as well, and a customer support specialist that makes about $36,000 to $45,000 a year. So yeah, this one has pretty good ratings online, could be a good opportunity. I'll put some other, opportunities that they recently posted on the screen right now. You can check them out. And the next on the list is going to be Sedgwick. Sedgwick offers risk and benefit solutions, helping businesses and their employees with health, productivity, and claims management. And the company operates globally, providing tailored support in various sectors like property. Now, they've won a ton of different awards. I'll put them up on the screen. They also have a lot of perks and benefits. Definitely not going to name all of these, but I'll put them up on the screen as well. And some of the remote positions they often hire for are going to be workers' compensation future medical claims examiner. Wow, that's a mouthful, but they make about $80,000 to $90,000 a year. They also hire proposal specialists that make about $59,000 a year. And they've got pretty good ratings online. If you want to check out some current opportunities that they just posted, I'll put them up on the screen right now. Next one on the list is going to be a company called Vanta. Now, this is basically a trust management platform, and they simplify and centralize security for various different organizations. And 4,000 different companies actually use Vanta to establish and maintain their security in a real-time, transparent manner. Now, they've won a bunch of different awards. I'll put some of the more recent ones up on the screen right now. Here's a bunch of the benefits they offer, which there's a lot. Now, they often hire payroll specialists, which they pay $91,000 to $107,000 a year. They hire technical support specialists, which they pay $80,000 to $94,000 a year. And they hire GRC subject matter experts, which they pay $187,000 to $220,000 a year. So this is definitely one that's a little bit on the higher end of the spectrum. Here are some other job opportunities that they recently posted. I'll put them up on the screen. So this one might be a little bit harder to get into than some of the other ones, but they also have really good ratings online. Next on the list is going to be Grammarly. This one is available worldwide, and they offer copy editing services that enhances writing clarity, grammar, and overall readability. And their service focuses on impactful writing that resonates emotionally with readers. Now, they offer revisions within 24 hours, and they have a customer satisfaction guarantee. And basically what they say is these are copy editing services for those who care about perfection. So they're kind of positioning themselves as like the premium brand. Now, not only do they let you work from home, but they also let you work flexible hours. So you get to determine your own availability. Now, I'll be honest with you, this one is probably going to be better for people who live outside of first world English speaking countries because the pay rate is going to be a bit low for the US. So this is going to be a better opportunity for people who live outside of the US most likely. And they don't say exactly how much they pay, but there's some estimates online that they probably pay around $5 to $10 per hour. So yeah, this company has really good ratings online as well. And here is the opportunity to apply. I'll put that up on the screen so you can check it out. Now, by the way, if you're a night owl and you want a remote job, I did make a video on the 19 work from home jobs that you can do at night. And you can check that out by clicking right here.